think stream is set up now. Yeah, I think the stream is ready to go. I can just adjust this. I think that works. And yeah, I'm just gonna say this right away. Like this is gonna be a We Party live stream, sort of like in honor of like a Christmas stream. Like even though it's a day late, I think it still counts. Plus, I doubt I'm gonna have much time to stream during any time after this, so I figure I may as well get it done now. And there are probably going to be interruptions. I mean, I sure hope there aren't, but anyways, it's gonna be a Wii Party stream. And just as simply, and that's simply because I said so. Like, I will admit, I'm not the biggest fan of Wii Party. For, let's just say, personal reasons. Which is why I'm gonna play it, because I don't know, I just feel like that's something that I really want to build up. Yeah, it was right there. By the way, the reason why I have a second Wii remote turned on right here, simply in case I want to play friend connection as two players. But I'm not really sure what the chances of that are. Right. Officially starting right now. First, spend a little bit of time looking at the home menu screen. Alright, I've seen enough of the home menu screen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start with Board Game Island because, well, I simply think it's the most well-known game mode, and I don't see a reason not to start with it. Now, which difficulty do I want? You know, I guess I'll go with standard because I'm not really sure what else to go with. Like, I do want to get. Yeah, that's a decent set of Mii's right there. Well, decent to me at least. I really want to try to avoid buzzkill in this game. Like, I have a feeling that this game's inevitably going to be full of it anyway. Alright? I haven't played Wii Party in a while. I haven't been too caught up with Wii Sports Resort now. Oh, I might actually win this one. Why am I not? I was about to ask. Why was my aiming so up? Hello, one random player, GD. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, looks like I won the first meeting. Not to brag or anything, but as much as as I don't like We Party. I mean, I do think I'm pretty good at most of the mini games, apart from a few which aren't really mini games so much as just luck-based, challenge-based. And it looks like everyone's getting some pretty subpar rolls. And no one even got past the first challenge. No one even got past the rope swing. Let's just hope that the rest of the game isn't like that, because I want to get this out of the way as quickly as possible. So I have time for other games as well. So far, everything's starting out pretty smoothly. And I think and hope that it'll stay that way for the rest of the game. But there are going to be some cases where I'm not going to have a whole lot to say like this one. It's like, the main reason why I chose the party for the stream, because, I don't know, it feels kind of easier to provide commentary on a game like this. It looks like... Yeah, I completely forgot what I was going to say, but... Like, the point is, while I might not exactly enjoy the actual gameplay itself, it is fun to commentate. In this game. Like, it's easy to find something to comment about, like that. Yeah, that... Now that I don't like. I mean, I have a lot to say about it, and none of it is good. Like that I consider the first roadblock. Yeah, I mean, unless you consider that slow round, that like a slow first round. I'm like I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Like it's not hard to just play and commentate at the same time. Like it's like it has to be one at a time. It's not like I can just like both. I've won every minigame so far. Too bad that doesn't equal first place on the board in certain cases. I was gonna say I needed a good roll. Well, I'd say it's decent. Not get past that challenge. Yeah, I know this might seem a bit uneventful right now, but trust me, it's eventually going to get interesting. And, and the commentary is gonna be interesting as well. Like this is just the beginning. Of an era that I probably have zero idea about. Let's just hope that isn't a bad one. Trust me, there are people out there who take this game way too seriously and crash out whenever they lose to the CPU. It's like I'm gonna try my best not to be that kind of person. But like, it's easy to find annoying elements from this game. Especially with some of the luck-based mini-games. Some of the CPUs are going to get luckier than others. Not that that's going to make me hate any of them. Like I would never. Well, okay, I'm probably not saying this correctly, but like I don't know. I personally think that any CPU who wins a party game in this game, like I think they deserve to be praised for their victory, like a victory that they legitimately earned, and not be shamed just because someone else didn't win. Like I don't know if I'm making sense right now. Hello, Bo Banana 4,825. I better serious about this game playing. I thought she was actually trapped there. This is taking a lot longer than it should be. Don't. Man, there's definitely corner. If I just get a 4 or a 6, then I'll do that. That's just above what I needed. So I'm not gonna get far ahead right away. And it looks like the other CPUs are stealing my thunder. I mean, if I had any fun at the beginning. And yeah, look, he got a perfect roll to land on one of those statues. It's Merrick from the wiki. Hello, Merrick. No, yeah, Luca's pretty solid me, I would have to say. I mean, it's... And once again, I'm not sure what else to say. There's... Like, don't be surprised if there are a lot of moments like that in the stream. This is a bit closer than I would like it to. And and one of the CPUs tied with me. Like I'm tied with Anna. This could be the first mini game where I don't get first place, but it isn't. Good thing I won the roll off because like RNG is not exactly the friendliest thing in the world most of the time. It's just it always seems to work against me. Looks like this. Looks like this might actually be the start of a winning arc. Like I had to skip the crates / barrels challenge or whatever you call that thing. And that was pathetic. But then again, it wouldn't have been any different if I had taken that route. It looks like Luca is significantly far behind compared to the rest of us. Oh, right, a 1v3. Now, we could have gone through the whole game without one of those. Whatever. Okay, this is one of those mini games where I'm gonna have to really lock in. I mean, because the only alternate solution is to just hope that they did it every single time. And, yeah, I really don't know what the chances of that happening are. You didn't even make any poses. Oh, and Luga's actually lasting longer than I thought he would. Like, you know, I figured standard CPUs would be out after like the second round or something. And I actually did it. I won the minigame for the team of 3. So yeah, I agree. Yeah, what actually depends on context, but I think I agree with that statement. Oh, you have got to be kidding me, guys! What you're looking at right now? What you're looking at right now does not exist. It's not there. It never happened. Seriously, that mini game really could have gone either way, and I don't know how I messed that one up. Though it is kind of luck based to an extent. The way the meteors roll and whatnot. And, oh, look at that! Dude, I made it to the top spot without even trying. Yeah, that is a very good sign. So we're gonna go for another one. And of course it's the luck-based one. And this isn't even one where I can just try my absolute best and then get an A forever. Like I just have to hope that. I just have to hope that the solo me doesn't go in my direction, and I have to depend on the other CPUs as well. And one of them is already out, so Two of them are out. No, don't go in there. Don't go. Why do I even try at this point? Why is it that the CPUs are, or at least a select few of them are suddenly invincible? And she literally went, Anna literally went in front of me, and I thought I was pretty far ahead, but I guess not. I guess being far ahead doesn't mean anything. And now I'm. Why'd you have to move me back 6 spaces, Luca? What did I ever do to you? And I'm just kidding. That's a dumb thing to say. UFOs are also dumb. Okay, I'm good. I was about to say, if I had to switch places with someone all the way back there, then that would have been a huge no-no. Yeah, I told you it was going to get interesting. Right. Yeah, sometimes I really have to lock in, because if I hesitate for even the shortest amount of time, like that, then usually it doesn't end well. Sometimes the controls are just. Sometimes the controls are just so baffling. It's like I think I know them, but the second I go to use them, they don't work. Yeah, this on. And that had no right to be such a close game. Right? It's not a great roll. Like, whether or not I beat this challenge will determine whether or not it was worth it. And apparently it was not. Seriously though. Well, why is that to affect the CPUs that are within that area? Why does that have to affect the other CPUs? The other players that are within that area? Like, why can't it just be the player who failed the challenge? There's some parts of this game that just make no sense to me, and they probably never will make sense to me. Yeah, 1v1 versus, yeah, I think it's, yeah, 2 CPU. Now we're just gonna skip this one because I don't see a reason. And he lost the minigame anyways, so it's not like it made that much of a difference. That was hilarious. New Jack. Hello, Mario Kart champion. This one. this one, and I don't hate this one, but sometimes the controls are a bit confusing. I mean, but like surely if I can like remember, you know, see, and that's what I mean by confusing controls. I'm just glad that you guys aren't watching Professor play this. That would probably be a travesty. Yeah, that was like it's actually like the controls are actually pretty easy once you get the hang of them. It's just that the process of getting the hang of them is can be a bit tedious sometimes. Also, I just set a new record for anyone who wants to know. Record 11. Now that's a very big roll. Sadly, not big enough to get to the point where I get to reattempt that spike ball challenge. No, I actually kind of hoping he's. Why did you get it? Why do they never get it? When I hope for the option chance that they might, or when I don't want them to get it at all, they just decide to get it anyway. Like the reason why I wanted him to get it, so I wouldn't have to go back. It looks like, yeah, at least I'm not in Luca's position because he's lagging pretty far behind. Well, I mean, it's not too far, but still, everyone's like 2 challenges ahead of me. Alright, got another mini game that has somewhat odd controls, but like the controls work just fine once you get used to them. Though I don't know if I'm used to these controls. Sometimes my horse just randomly runs out of energy for no reason. When should I start? I think I'm going to start right now. That was probably a bad idea. And what? Okay, that's another thing about this minigame. I don't like the fact that it only shows replays if it's a photo finish for first place. Like if it's for any lower place, then they don't show the photo finish. Like why do they just do the photo finish for every placement? Why does it just have to be for first place? I don't get it. I mean, are they trying to be special or something? Luca is not too concerned about. He's like he just failed the last challenge, still pretty far back. And now you pass the challenge. Why, when I'm not in the position where I have? Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Why am I the one who keeps getting targeted by the tornadoes? That's not fair. Why can't it just be distributed equally? And okay, I was about to say if I landed on the red statue, then I was probably going to quit right there on the spot. Okay, and this almost makes me want to quit as well. Dude, can you believe it? Dude, I was doing so well. And now I'm gonna have to go through 2 challenges all over again. I was so happy about being able to skip one of them, but now it doesn't mean anything. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Anna. At least I get to pick the minigame, so it isn't a complete disaster, but I'm still pretty pissed about that one. Dude, it had no business of going that way. But it still just decided, oh, I'm gonna be a big pest and make it harder for everyone, or at least everyone. Who actually knows what they're doing. I don't want to get this one because if I do, then I'm going to get thrown back by the red statue, and I'm not playing through all of that again. No, I'm not going back. I'm not going all the way back to space. Yeah. This game never happened. Yeah, sorry I have to quit. But it was just getting ridiculous. It wasn't worth continuing. Man, RNG is just such a terrible thing, and a Wii Party is just as much of a pain as I remember it. Yeah, I know I said, and by the way, I know I said that I think any CPU who gets lucky in one of these games deserves to be praised for earning a victory and stuff like that, but the thing is that was hardly the cause. That fiasco was hardly the causation. It's hardly from the causation of any CPU. Dude, that was entirely RNG. The CPU practically had nothing to do with it. Just 1 second, everything was going great, and then the next, I don't even know what happened. Yeah, I don't need an explanation of how this game works. Thank you very much. Anyway, that's that's about 30 minutes of my life that I'll never get back. So let's just hope that this one goes at least a little bit better, and it's significantly shorter. So at least I should get done with it relatively. One of them has already got 2 to go. Minigame. Please let this go smoothly. Please don't let anything bad happen. Yeah, no. I'm not playing for a luck-based minigame. That's just horrible. it was not. That was not worth it. Dude, that was the second game that I've had to quit. Whatever. Maybe maybe the whole point is to work with the CPUs and not against them. Isn't this a lot more wholesome than just battling the CPUs? Why did I go right past that? Isn't this isn't it better when the CPUs are partners and not opponents? This one's gonna be pretty close. 3 seconds to spare. I'm gonna wait for him. I don't think I'm ever gonna be the first one to leave the boat. Because more often than not, the CPU is find a way to just place me in the completely incorrect area and ruin everything. I'm not a fan of this one. It just feels like I have to swing downward at such a specific time. Like, see, why is it always so specific? Why can't it accept just any direction? It's only the second minigame, and we already have an unbalanced pair. There's only been 2 mini games, and the boat already looks uneven in every way. Yeah, I'm not too good at those, whatever you call those things where you have to bounce them all the way to the opposite side. So, why would you put me so far to a specific direction? What was the point of that? You could have just put it in the middle. Yeah. This one kind of gives me anxiety. No! No! Oh, great. I think I just ruined everything. Man, I was so close to the finish. Um, dude, literally, no time to spare. Man, I seriously thought I screwed everything up when I fell the first time. It's just that, dude, like I said, that minigame gives me anxiety. We're barely halfway. We're barely halfway through this game, and I'm already at that point where I'm starting to question why I decided to do this. Why would you let it fall on the ground? Also, who came up with the rule that you lose 2 points if it hits the ground? That's not fair. No. Why wouldn't it make more sense to just leave those on the ground? No, this is disgusting. Yeah, I think you just screwed up everything right there, Matt. I have no idea where to put this. I mean, either direction is gonna make it way too much. In a specific direction. Man, just one more me placed on the left side of that boat, and that thing is pretty much done for. I'm already lost. Well, not lost, but like the CPU is not really not making any sense. Yeah, at least the bare minimum is out of the way. Okay, at least you didn't put it in a completely wrong direction. Now once again, I have no idea where to put this meter. What can I do? Either way, it's gonna face the what? No. That's ridiculous. Dude, how the hell did that one me result in the whole boat capsizing? No, explain to me how that was enough to make the boat collapse. Like, dude, it wasn't even one of those big me's that you get after failing a minigame. It was a normal sized me. And besides, what other choice did I have? Like, I genuinely had no other options. I guess I could have gone on the other side, but that probably would have just had the same effect. I was screwed. Dude, I was completely screwed over because they gave me these from an inadequate color set. A color set that came with difficulties that just rendered the whole game completely unwinnable. It made, dude, that'll never make sense to me. Like, dude, I've rage quit from 3 games. Like 3 games. Isn't that just ridiculous? Man, I was hoping this would be a fun stream, but I guess not. What do you? Dude, I have a whole Wii remote connected. So why is it not rendering? Man, this game can't get anything right. Yeah, this stream definitely did not go the stream definitely did not go according to plan. And it's not even the way that I thought it would. I thought it was just if anything, I thought the reason why the stream might not go the way I was hoping it would. Like, I figured that would be due to like interruptions or something else, but instead all the games just completely found they completely found ways to work against me. And I should have known that playing a game like Wii Party would have been trouble from the beginning. Anyway, I'm kind of tired. I think I'm going to play, like, say, one mini game from free play just so I can end the stream on a high note, and then I think it's going to be the end of it. I think this is definitely going to be the end of my Wii Party career, at least in terms of streaming. Like, I thought it was going to be fun, but it has not been fun at all. I'm gonna play a few games of Smile Snap, and then I'm gonna call it a day. I played it a long time. Yeah, that was just that was no bueno. I think I made a mistake that time as well. No, this is ridiculous. How am I failing at this mini game? It should be like the easiest thing ever. I play like 1,000 times. That's right. I guess I'll play another one. Just because. Right. they always look away as soon as I press. Like the second I lay my finger on the A button, everything just collapses. Hopefully it didn't happen that time. I think I'll play one more game of this, and then I'll be done with the stream. So I could have just taken it home. Well, that definitely wasn't perfect, but I'm out of options. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream right now. And as much as it pains me to say it, this one's gonna stay up on my channel, unlike the last one, which ended rather abruptly because I simply forgot to turn off my hour. It's time to take a break reminders. Like, I'm gonna keep the stream. I'm gonna keep the stream on my channel this time. I mean, sure, it's definitely not perfect. No, it definitely wasn't perfect, and a lot of things happened in it that I would rather forget about. But like, the stream got the job done. So it can stay. Ultimately, though, playing Wii Party is like torture. Like, at least that's what a few certain people have taught me. Like, it is a lot more disgusting than I remember it. And this will certainly be the last time I ever stream it. So, that said, goodbye. I can figure out how